when you gonna fight Gervonta? If he fights me in December, we'll have it. We'll have it probably then. I'm gonna whoop Tank's ass. And I'm gonna make it look very easy, I promise you that. That's facts. There's absolutely no way Tank will beat me. No way. Absolutely no chance.
Leonard Ellerby calls BS on Oscar De La Hoya's comments that Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis are somehow equal. That's what we're going to talk about right here in this video. Stay tuned. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Now, I'll make some more videos about this. I've talked about it. Oscar De La Hoya did an interview with Fight Hype, and he's claiming that somehow Ryan's star power, Ryan Garcia, and Gervonta Tank Davis, his star power, meet eye to eye. Like, these things are equal. They have the same amount of drawing power, if you will, which I've stated in my videos, that's cap, that's a lie, that's not true. You don't have to take my word for it. At the end of the day, men lie, women lie, but numbers don't. And the proof is in the pudding. Tank Davis is a superstar, bringing out A-list celebrities from Drake. Y'all better not come to my studio with that fake-ish, yeah. Lil Wayne. Yeah, I'm single, nigga, I had to cancel that. Like Nino, I ain't tripping on nothing. I'm sipping on something in my homeboy. Right? Guys like LeBron James, Matt Barnes, Steven Jackson. I mean, the list goes on and on. Now, I'm not saying no celebrities come out to Ryan Garcia's fights, but it's just a different ball game. So let me start with Mayweather Promotions CEO Leonard Ellerby and his quote, and then I'll give you guys some more of my thoughts. Make sure before I get into that, SLC, subscribe, like, and comment. It goes a long way when you guys put a simple like. Do it in that order. Subscribe, like, and comment. SLC. This is how I continue to push the needle and do more and more for you guys in the world of boxing. Many people want to hear this content. You guys can help that. Leave me a comment, but before you do that, SLC, subscribe, like, and then comment. And this is how we grow organically. So you guys see it on the screen. It says Oscar De La Hoya's assertion that Tank and Ryan are equal stars is all bull-ish BS. Anybody who can add knows that. You look at Ryan Garcia's last fight. He says Ryan Garcia's live gate, he grossed 1.1 million. So 1,126,155. So that's barely over a million. You know what I'm saying? 1.1. In the same building that Tank grossed 3.525,855. So Tank grossed 3.5 in the same building. That's less than a third. So how is that equal? Boom. Now it's already a great point. Leonard Ellerby, you guys see right there, followed up with an additional tweet. Ryan's last 3 fights, his live gates combined, if you add them all up, don't add up to 3.5 that Tank did on the one night, and that was against Isaac Pitbull Cruz. Another irrefutable fact. He's a good dude, a terrific fighter, has a huge following also. I think he brings tremendous value to make a big fight, but the nonsense his promoter is saying is crazy. And in that, I definitely agree. You have to understand, like, first of all, there's nothing wrong with Ryan Garcia, you know, his promoter branding him. I get it. You know, at the end of the day, your promoter, that's what they're there to do. But at the end of the day, the point and the goal, I would imagine, is to not lie and, you know, just ultimately keep it real with what's going on in boxing. Ryan Garcia, I think he's done well for himself, but to say he's on Tank's level, I mean, now we're talking about different things. And that's where Oscar De La Hoya, in my opinion, looks foolish, because everything that Leonard Ellerbe said was true. These are the numbers. And again, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. You can look at the commission reports. It's not like Leonard Ellerbe is saying this and this can't be proven. You could go to the California, both fights were in California. So you go to the CSAC, California State Athletic Commission, and you look it up and you will see the same information. These are the reported and recorded numbers for each person's fight. So that's just talking about one Tank fight. This is not including the business that Tank did in Baltimore against an unknown Nunes. And I was at that fight, and the fight was jam-packed. People got there early. People brought out their Sunday best, and it was a beautiful crowd. You know, it's not including having all these celebrities and A-listers, as I mentioned, at your fights. This is not including his fight in Atlanta with Mario Barrios. It's not including him in Texas at the height of the Rona, when the year was discovered about, with social distancing practices. A lot of people didn't have the vaccine necessarily at that given moment. And Tank brought out a crazy crowd just behind Errol Spence and Canelo that particular year, you know? So Oscar could say whatever he wants, but he can't deny and denounce the things that we know we can prove, and, you know, the numbers we have seen and the things we can see with our own two eyes. So I agree. Ryan, he's doing well for himself. He could be the A side over other guys. Like if he were to fight Isak Pitbull Cruz, you can potentially boss him around at the negotiating table. But when it comes to Tank, it's another story. So to me, this looks like a ploy and a scapegoat for De La Hoya to have a reason to not make the fight. They don't want the fight. And, you know, ultimately, they're looking for a backdoor out. There's many ways to duck a fight, and they're looking for ways to suggest, oh, the fight was too complex to make because of this, that, and the third, X, Y, and Z. So as a result, we couldn't make the fight. We're going to push forward with Ryan Garcia, Jojo Diaz, or something else that people aren't really checking for. And it's definitely not the fight that Ryan keeps saying that he wants next, which is Tank Davis. And it just becomes a huge blame game. And I think that's weak, and I think that's lame. And at the end of the day, you're going to be judged by the fights you can conjure up and what you can actually make into a reality. Nobody cares. So De La Hoya, he's playing the game. It reminds me of the Charlo Munguia. The fight was on the 1 yard line. Showtime placed the bid, and then they came up with this last minute terms and saying DAZN got to be included. And then he's saying the same thing when it comes to the two you see on the screen, Tank and Ryan Garcia. So I'm not convinced that the fight will happen this year, and we all know why. Oscar De La Hoya can play the games. You can't say they're equal when they're not doing equal things. You can play games and, you know, try to bamboozle fans, but ultimately it doesn't make sense when the proof is in the pudding and the numbers are showing that Tank is the A side. And then now all of a sudden, old media, they don't want to. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun though. Now when Tank is provable that he's the A side, and people are like, hey, who cares? Just make the fight. But that's not how business works. So take it or leave it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe, like, and comment. I got a lot more coming, so buckle up. So I'm not going to hold my breath for this fight. Let me know how I did in this video, and I'm out. Introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxing Ego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with the $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a Super Thanks. A brand new, interactive, and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super Thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super Thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you needed gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description, customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We work.